like books.
Books are great.
Let's go
we'll read some
books.
Welcome back to We Read Anger, handling your power emotion in a healthy way.
Grady Chapman.
Or as they call it, anger. HPEHW. Hepwa.
Hepwa. Ooh, can that be like a move? Hepwa. I like it. Kind of like Heffalump, but a little bit more cool.
Okay.
Now, apparently, Gary D. Chapman's recommendation of what we do is to sit down and express our need for understanding.
In a non-threatening way? But that takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to understand you!
So what you're saying is
By ripping your head off.
holding a large knife or baseball bat during this process is not helpful?
Wow, I'm learning a lot. I suggested that Rita request of Doug a time to talk, and that she began by saying something like the following. I know that you love me and that you're a good husband. What I want to share with you is not designed in any way to put you down, but I want a relationship to be open and genuine, and I feel that I must share with you some of the struggles I'm having. Over the past few months, I've sometimes felt hurt, disappointed, and neglected. A lot of it focuses around you going to the gym 3 nights a week.
Please understand that I'm not against your efforts to stay in shape. I'm not even asking you to change that. I just want to share with you my struggles. I just need you to listen. Listen, it's not about the nail. You don't have to fix anything. Just need you to listen.
Those are magic words. I just need you to listen.
Oh my goodness. Okay, story time.
Woohoo!
So, I am an automation engineer. That's what I do for a living.
You turn buildings into robots.
I just turn buildings into
Mostly
robots.
Autobots, sometimes Decepticons.
It's exactly as cool as it sounds. So all day long, I sit in my office, and when somebody comes in my office, I can assume 2 things. First, that this person has a problem. And second, that they expect me to fix it. If they didn't expect me to do something, they wouldn't be in my office talking to me about it. And you know what? I'm more than happy to do that. That's how I love, that's how I serve. I'm a fixer. I'm a solver. I'm a problem solver. And so, I do this all day long, and when I get home, I mean, that's my first instinct. When my wife starts telling me about some issue that she was having, I mean, I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. We'll go to Home Depot and get some hammers and nails, and we'll solve this thing, whatever it is. But it doesn't fix whatever's wrong. It makes it worse. And more often than not, it ends up in an argument. And I'd like to consider myself a smart guy, but...
Citation needed. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I know how to listen, okay? I know how to listen. I know she needs me to listen, but it's not what I do by default. So I'm trying to think, what is there some kind of body language or emotional cue that I should just pick up on and know that when I see it or hear it, it's, oh, she just needs me to listen. And I kept going, what am I missing? What am I missing? And then that's just it. It dawned on me, it's missing. It's something that we were missing, a tool in our conversation to know where she would prompt me. Before she goes off on her spree or rant or whatever it is, she starts with...
I go off on sprees?
Well, my mom actually gave me this idea. With her and her husband, this does not require any input from you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he knows, oh, okay, I don't have to do anything. Well, that's easy. I like not doing anything.
I really like the Golf Channel.
With me and Karen, it's... With Karen and I... There's the... I don't care. With Karen and I, it's... I just need you to listen.
I think that would be me. Sorry.
No, that's okay. It's fine. If you open the conversation with, I just need you to listen, that puts me at ease because I know exactly what's expected out of me, out of this exchange, which, thank you for that, because I'm not very good at talking to people. I'm really not.
Mm-hmm.
Interpersonal communication is my weakest suit, by far. And so, by giving me this prompt, hey, I just need you to listen, you're already putting me at ease and putting me in a place where I'm going to be much more likely to listen and give you exactly what you need. You don't want me to fix it for you. You just need me to listen. So say that. Say, hey, I just need you to listen. And Karen, I hope you agree with me on this.
Yes, I do.
After years of practicing this, we've gotten to the point where we don't need to say it anymore. We're getting pretty good at just being able to tell when someone needs a listener.
Most of the time. Sometimes it still helps as a clarification.
Right. So try that. If you're having communication issues, if he tries to fix it and she just needs you to listen.
I just want you to listen.
I need you to listen. Okay? This does not require any input from you. Just need you to listen. I'm happy to do it, okay? That's one of the easier things I can do. Okay,
All right.
I'm going to shut up now and listen.
My feelings focus on 3 specific areas. 1. I feel that the children are being neglected in terms of you're helping them with their homework. I know that you still help them at night. I thought she was going to say at the dungeon or something. But I have a concern that they're not getting all the help they need. Secondly, I feel like it's unfair that you get up from the dinner table and leave me to clean up on those 3 nights. And probably my biggest struggle is that I feel like I'm being neglected, that we don't have time to talk like we used to talk. Sometimes I even feel like you don't want to talk to me, and I'm feeling a lot of distance between us. I felt it was unfair not to tell you about this because I need your help and your understanding. My efforts were to help Rita share her struggles in a non-condemning manner, requesting understanding. That is my recommendation to anyone who, having recognized distorted anger and received information, needs to negotiate understanding. Sit down and express your need for understanding in a non-threatening way. So basically, put the knife down. Especially if you're doing washing dishes.
Okay.
If you're trying to wash a particularly big knife and then you go tell your kids to quiet down, they'll quiet down, but I wouldn't recommend it.
She forgot she had the knife in her hand. Didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Mm-hmm. The kids were obedient, so that was something. Not our kids. This is a friend's story.
Yes. I'll leave them anonymous.
Even distorted Lewis Black indicates that something needs attention. Do not adjust your television set. Well, this is...
Then I encourage Rita to listen to Doug's response. Not try to counter what he said, but rather to understand what he said. Then together they could seek to discover a way to meet her need for quality time with him, his need for physical fitness, the children's need for help with the homework, and her need for a feeling of equity in household responsibilities.
A month later, Rita returned, and I was thrilled to hear that Doug had responded positively. In their conversation, he had assured her of his love. He agreed that together they would ask the children if they felt they were getting enough help with their homework, and if not, he was willing to make adjustments. He readily agreed to help her clean up the table before he went to the gym. He had not realized this was a problem with her. And he agreed that they would make time for the 2 of them. In fact, for the past few weeks, they had been having lunch together 2 days a week, and he had arranged for a weekend away just for the 2 of them. If necessary, he was willing to cut back on his time at the gym, but Rita hesitated to encourage this after she saw Doug's positive response to her concerns. Yay, a happy ending.
Negotiating understanding is an important part of human relationships, whether the relationship be in the family, church, or any other area. All of us feel better about our relationships when we negotiate understanding. Even distorted anger indicates that something needs attention. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not something you need to clam up until you explode about. We'll talk about that a little bit later. It's something that needs attention. Such anger seldom dissipates without open, loving communication between the parties involved. Hopefully both parties will be loving. Once again, we'll talk about that later.
This is the book song. I make it up as I go along. I'm singing so that the credits have time to roll. This is the book song. It's getting worse because I don't rehearse. So click on the next video and let's all read some books.